Hi guys, my name is Yam, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a vending machine in Minecraft. Now first, before I get into any of the tutorial stuff, I want to show you how this thing works. So, this vending machine takes diamonds, 1 diamond actually, for any of these 6 items. So we can buy diamond blocks, dirt, ender pearls, a beacon, rotten flesh, or a wither skeleton skull, all for the price of 1 diamond. So let's select what we want. We want, let's say some rotten flesh, because that's the most useful thing out of here. And as you can see, this light turns off, and it's raining, which is bad. But this light turns off, so now what we need to do, we need to put in our payment so we can actually get the item. This is where you put in your payment, and this is where the item comes out from. But we haven't put in our payment, so we don't get the item. So we put in our payment, and you see the light turns on again, and now we get our piece of rotten flesh. Now there are 2 very important aspects to this vending machine design that make it a little bit unique compared to the other vending machine designs that I've seen. Number 1 is that the redstone is pretty compact, which I'll show you on later in the video. The second thing is that it pretty much is like you can fit it in almost anywhere, because this is all the visible redstone that you can see on a flat surface. So yeah, I broke it down basically to the bare minimums. You'll need some glass over there on top to keep the items from glitching out. But yeah, this is all the visible redstone that you'll need, that you'll see when you finish building this on a flat surface. So let's take a look at the redstone now. And as you can see down below, it is pretty compact. Now this purple circuit is highly customizable. This purple circuit basically controls the light up here. But let's get on what happens whenever when you start the system. So the very first thing that you do is you put a diamond into this chest, or excuse me, you press one of these buttons to select your item that you want. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna go down into this little hopper chain, as you can see, and it's going to stop inside this hopper, and it will not go inside this dropper because it is getting powered by a redstone torch. So whenever it gets stuck in this hopper, this comparator will input a redstone signal, and basically it will travel along and turn off this redstone lamp. Now what's going to happen after that, that means it's going to indicate that you need to put an item inside the payment chest. So we put in our diamond, and it goes inside this little item sorter, which is the green circuit. So whenever you put in a diamond, this redstone torch is going to flicker for about, I don't know, a few ticks, which is going to power on this torch, which is going to deactivate this torch, which means the item can pass on through into this dropper. Now at that same time, the light is going to come back on because there's no longer an item inside this hopper. Then once it reaches inside the dropper, this comparator will activate this little thing which powers the dropper again, so it can put in the item inside this chest. So that's basically all there is to the redstone, and it is fairly compact, and it is sort of resource intensive because of these hoppers. But you can also modify the version with water streams, etc. So yeah, let's get on to the tutorial. Alright, so for the first part of our tutorial, we are going to be doing, starting off with the green circuit. So you want to place a block, put a redstone torch right here, 1 block under diagonally, another block up diagonally, and then 2 blocks like so, with a repeater facing inside the block that the redstone torch is on, 2 pieces of redstone dust, and a comparator. Then you're going to place 2 temporary blocks like so, 2 hoppers facing in this direction, you can destroy these blocks, and a chest on top. Now over here is where your floor level is going to be. Like so. So now for your item sorter, this is basically where you want to decide what your currency is. So I'm going to be charging iron for 1 of each item. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna put either eggs or ender pearls or snowballs inside these 4 slots in the hopper, like so. Then we need to take out 7 pieces of iron, 7, and put this inside the hopper. Now you see 1 iron piece disappeared into this hopper. Make sure that this stays in there. So we can test it out. So let's see if I try to put a hopper in. It will not pass through. As you can see, it just stays stuck inside the chest. But if we put a piece of iron in here, then it passes through and it gets into this hopper, so we can collect it. Now, if you want to collect the payment, you need to put a chest right here, and so you can see if we put in an item, the iron ingot stays in there, and the 1 extra iron ingot will be stuck inside this hopper. So yeah, on to the next circuit. Next part of the vending machine is very, very simple. Just place 6 blocks like so, with buttons on them, and with droppers facing on their backs, on the back of the blocks, and then glass like so. And you will need some hoppers, like so, 1 facing downwards, and then another one facing into that one. That's basically it for your button selection. Now, of course, inside these droppers, you can put in whichever item you want. I'm going to be putting ender pearls in this top one, so later on in the tutorial I can show you that this thing actually works. And by the way, I'm actually in Minecraft version 1.7.9, and this thing should be working in all future versions of Minecraft in case they made some huge update to Redstone or something. But it should be working in all future versions. And yeah, let's get into the next circuit. Alright guys, time for the yellow circuit. So this is what you'll need. Just this one's very simple, but before we do the yellow circuit, let's do one more thing. So we're gonna have 4 hoppers, 1 facing that way, and then 3 more like so. 1, 2, 3. Right, just, you know, excuse me, just all like that. So, yeah. So now for the yellow circuit, we are just going to be placing a block right there, with a piece of redstone dust on it, into a block with another redstone torch, and into another block with another redstone torch on it. So yeah, that's it for the yellow circuit. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, time for the purple circuit. So what you need to do is place a redstone comparator like so, going into a block, and then place another block right there, and let's squeeze in there with 2 repeaters like so, going into a block with a redstone torch on it, and then a piece of redstone dust like so. Now before you do anything, your redstone lamp is going to go right there. So that's where your redstone lamp is going to go. So this is what it should look like, and then just place 2 repeaters and you'll see that your redstone lamp magically turns on. And if it's not turning on, then that means you've done something wrong and you should rewatch the YouTube video. So yeah, let's move on to the final circuit, which is the blue circuit, and then you're all done. Alright, time for the final step in vending machine building technology. So what you need to do is place a dropper facing upwards like so, and actually you need a chest too. And on top of that dropper, just place a fence by shift clicking. You hold down shift, and then shift and space if you're flying, and then just, you know, press it on there. But yeah, so what you'll need is you'll need a comparator facing out of it like this, going into a block, 2 blocks like so, and another one right there, repeater there, and redstone dust like so. Now you can do whatever your heart desires. Now you can just like pretty it up. And so now if you'll see that if we have a flat surface like so, all you can see is just this. That's all you can see. Of course, you need to expand this out, and if you don't like want to see this on the edge, but like, and it's raining again. That's great, but yeah, so that's really cool. Now to see if it works, let me actually quickly do / toggle downfall. So what you need to do is I have ender pearls in here. Press the button. See if the light turns off. Light turns off. Put in your iron. Light turns on again, and we have our ender pearl. Perfect. So yeah, guys, if you liked the video, please be sure to leave a like and comment if you want me to do anything else, and all that stuff, and subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.